So firstly, thank you so much for all the love you showed the first reel. I got a lot of personal messages asking me to continue the series, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. If you didn't know already, in the last episode, I made a swiftui app that basically is a color guesser, where you are given a color and you try to guess it with the RGB values, what the RGB values of the color are. And in this video, I'm going to try to publish it. I have an inkling that it wouldn't be as hard as most people think, because if anything, Apple and other platforms want to incentivize developers to develop apps and publish apps for their ecosystem. So I'm going to see how that goes, and I'm going to take you along with me. So let's get to it. So as I'd expected, it wasn't very difficult to set up my project for distribution on the App Store. All I had to do was set up a GitHub repository or a Git repository in my project, connect it to a remote repository on GitHub, so my GitHub account, and then I could use my GitHub repository to archive the app. And then once you have it archived, you can basically upload it to this thing called Apple Connect, where it stores your build as a version to be published if you choose to. And then you go to this thing called App Store Connect, which is a website where it asks you a bunch of questions about your app, and you give those answers, and then you can just submit it for review. And the review usually takes about 2 days for most iOS apps. So that basically should cover it. I've done everything from setting up the Git repository to getting the App Store Connect. Now I just need to publish it for review. And the best part about this is that it will show you any issues that your app possibly has before publishing, and you can resolve it either all within Xcode or all within App Store Connect. So there doesn't have to be like a lot of third-party things to be done, which is fantastic. So far, most of my setup was done in Xcode, and now I'm doing it entirely on App Store Connect. As you can see, once you have the app done, all you can do is go to product, you can archive. There is one other step that needs to be done before this, but I forget what it is. So once you archive, it basically brings you to this window where you start to distribute app and then validate app. I tried to do this before, but I was running into some issues with the validation because I hadn't made my app icon yet. But once I did that, once you add that in the assets file, this was the icon I built in Canva real quick. I added it, and then that basically seemed to reduce all of my errors to 0, and then the validation succeeded. It uploaded it to Apple. So the Apple Connect I was referring to is actually just the App Store Connect before, and now it's asking me to basically answer all these sorts of questions. I had to upload a build, which is a version of the app. So it was this one that was uploaded to Apple using the distribute app button. And once I did that, it was pretty simple from there. I had to get some screenshots from the simulator to basically showcase what the app looks like. It mostly just requires one of the sizes, and it automatically adjusts it for 6.5, I believe, or just shows the same pictures. So I didn't have to run another iPhone simulator, which is just tedious. So one stone, two birds, one stone, I guess. I just asked me a bunch of questions, click keywords, support URL. I just put my personal website and all that sort of stuff. And then you can just save this and then add it for review. And each review takes about 2 days on average. So we'll see how that goes. And I'm just automatically release this version. The reason why this is so simple is because I didn't have to do anything encryption based, because it's just an app. You open this and this is the screen you get. This is all there is to it. And once you get that done, also there's no backend, so a lot of time in even building the app and pushing it to the App Store or Apple Store Connect has been saved already. So if I add it for review, there might still be some errors that I might encounter. So I probably will try to address all of these, and once those are addressed, I will push it to review and show it to you. So I think I've done everything I need to do to push this app to review. They even made me add privacy policy terms and stuff, for which I literally just quickly made a page with very rudimentary privacy policies, because there's no privacy concerns in this app, and quickly added it into this link. This is literally on my personal portfolio page. So if you were to go here under my projects, I added this, and then if you go to privacy policy, it's literally right here, where it basically states that we do nothing that concerns privacy. And also go check out my personal portfolio page. Anyway, so I think all should be good. Let's try to push this app to review. Yo, nice. Items ready for review. Da, 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 da. Boom, should be good. Submit to app review. Item submitted. I'm now waiting to be reviewed. You can still make changes until app starts reviewing. Awesome. All right. That's pretty simple. So as you can see, it was kind of not as bad as I thought, or as anyone would have thought literally submitting an app for review would be. So we'll see how that goes. I think I should get a response within 3 days max. And of course, I'll keep you posted on what happens then. But this was super fun. And I'm really excited to see what I can do with swiftui next. Also, I'm pretty proud of the logo I built. It's actually pretty cool. It took me 40 seconds total, but I like it a lot. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me in this journey. And of course, I'll keep building stuff with swiftui. I have a really cool project idea for the next episode, so stay tuned for that. I'll start building it like today, so I'll keep you posted. Thanks, and have a good day. Bye.